Right, okay. Can everybody hear me now? 1 second, can you hear me? Please give me like a hey hey if you can hear me. This should work. Why is there no sound? No! Okay, I'm trying something out new, you see, guys. Let me know. Somebody tell me if you can hear this okay. Oh, is it working yet? Is it working? Somebody? Anybody? No sound still. Can't hear cheat. Yes. There we go. Right, you can hear me now. Oh no, wait, yes? I can hear. Okay, so we're all good. Oh my god. Okay. Okay, good. Yay. Okay, thanks guys so much for this. So, basically, how are you doing? Can we ask questions? Of course you can ask questions. This is what it's for. I thought your computer was broken. No, not your computer's broken. I'll tell you what, guys, I'm using this thing called Wirecast. And Wirecast is like this really fancy program that lets you have like different screens. Excuse me. So I could show you like my screen, and I can switch between the two, which is crazy. So I can show you because basically I can have like different camera setup. It's all fancy, but I'm trying it out. Loud and clear. It's working. It won't start. Others need to just refresh their stream. Okay. Can we please ask you some questions? Yes, we can hear. We can hear. Loud and clear. Okay. So now we've established that you can all hear me. How do you refresh? Control and R, or Apple and R, I guess. Just gonna share this event, guys, on my Twitter. It is not starting on my end. Wireless sounds like a Wirecast sounds like a rip-off. Yeah, it's a bit. It's actually made by YouTube, so I'm demoing it for them. Basically, I'm testing out all this new stuff for them. So, you know, how can I say? I'm doing my bit for YouTube because they love me. I don't know if you noticed, but me and YouTube are like BFFs. That's amazing. When someone asks, what is an Aspie? What's your best response for the question? Well, thanks, guys. Okay, so let me. Okay, I'm gonna have to keep up these comments, dudes, because like they're coming in fast. Oh, okay. Do you guys know that you can do super chats? I don't know if you've heard of this. So super chats is this thing where you can say something. Excuse me. You can say something to me in the chat box, and then you can pay like I don't know, like $2 or something, or whoever gets the highest amount put in there, it will be like at the top of the chat. So you can say something really funny, or put your own website on there, and it'll be at the top. Yeah, I'm just going to share, guys. So if you want to share, then share away because we want to get started answering these questions. Okay, so where are we? Seems like a million people chatting. I know, it's crazy. I don't think it's just 28. I think YouTube takes a while to register all the views and stuff, so bear with me a second. First question. When someone asked me if I'm an Aspie, what's my response? Or what is an Aspie? An Aspie is somebody who's got Aspergers Syndrome, and it's really simple. I just say it's a cutesy name for someone who's got Aspergers Syndrome. Always F5 and fresh. Hey, how are you? I am doing very well. I was in the Autism show on Saturday. I did a presentation there. I was speaking and stuff. It's crazy. I met some subscribers, which is totally awesome. I met like a girl spotted me as soon as I walked in there, and then I did like kind of like a Q&A thing afterwards, and I did like a small meet and greet, and then like I was like mobbed by people, and that was kind of cool as well. How's my day been so far? My day's been super awesome, and I made a vegetarian organic KFC. Don't ask how. It's crazy. It took me ages. I was diagnosed properly with Asperger's and autism after a lifelong problems just a little over a year ago. Changed my life just now. It's good, it is good. Seems like a million people gone. What's going on with my hair? Hey guys, I made a t-shirt, what's going on with my hair. I ran it for 5 days, but I had some issues trying to advertise it, so it went off. So let me know if you guys want to have access to it. It was about £18 for the t-shirt, but it was really cool. Let me know if you guys still want it and I can put it back up. I recently had a seizure in the middle of a conference. Oof. I was wondering, is there ability to more autism? Yeah, definitely. I'd say that seizures are lesions that are on cause scarring on the spinal cord, but they're directly related to neurodiversity, and so autism would come into that. Hi Dan. In a conference, what did your colleagues do? Oh, seizure, Asperger's, yeah. Hi, good thing to start live chat, yeah. Can you do a call out for me and my girlfriend? My name is Val, and girlfriend's name is Val, and your name is David. Hey David and Val, how's it going? Where are you guys from? Emily. Hey, if you strongly suspect you may be autistic and don't access specialist support, I still recommend going through the long process of NHS. Yes, if you can afford to go privately, do it, because you'll probably get it a little faster. But if you are going through NHS, it'll be a really good way to get a diagnosis, and it's free, so highly recommend it. I love your videos. I have Asperger's as well. What's some of your interests? My interests are skateboarding, playing music, UFOs, hugely into UFOs, and YouTube, obviously. I feel like news makes people look autistic negative, and yeah, I know exactly. This is one of the reasons why I started this channel, so I want to kind of make more of a positive way to promote Aspergers Syndrome and autism awareness. Autistic and the kids. Hey, how's it going? American badass activists. That's cool. Happy 4th of July. It's not 4th of July here yet. No, it is 4th of July here. What am I talking about? Oh my goodness, it's American Independence Day. Well, happy Independence Day, America. Thanksgiving. Sorry guys, I'm reading all these comments. Having a diagnosis will benefit. I think having a diagnosis will benefit you. Yeah, it totally does. It does benefit you. Is a good comment. I subscribe to you and a few other Aspergers I've learned a lot of knowledge about. Do you ever get MB? Not sure what that means. Thank you. Maybe you already answered this, but what advice would you have someone waiting for an official diagnosis? I would say that if you're waiting for the official diagnosis, you'll have to kind of just relax. I suppose that's the only way to take it. And if you're waiting to go and try and get a diagnosis done, I would say the quicker you do it, the quicker you're going to obviously get the diagnosis done. Now I'm more aware of what an Aspie actually is. I suspect many of my old high school friends who were kind of jocks actually Aspies, but they're more likely to go into the diagnosis. Maybe, depends. Some people are just assholes, so, you know. What about long distance relationships between Aspies and Neuros? Hi from Mexico. Hey from Mexico. Yes, long distance relationships can work, and maybe it's better for Asperger's people to have long distance relationships because it's more text based and stuff, and that's kind of cool. And we get our point across better when we type, don't we? Rather than kind of like face to face. Do you ever get embarrassed by your special interest? No, not really. People can just do one. It's my interest. If you don't like it, do one. Skateboarding was my special interest when I was younger. That's cool. The knowledge never really goes away. No, that's cool. When I get overloaded, I will have a seizure. Yeah. Happy rolling day. Yeah. What do you think of those so-called cures for autism? Well, there is no cures, so, you know. I think things like marijuana oil and certain things can calm people down, but they don't cure anything. Do people consider your interests as obsessions? Yeah, kind of. I'm obsessed with the 9/11 disaster. I know it sounds really morbid and crazy, but that's my specific obsessional interest. So I know quite a lot about it and stuff, so it just fascinates me because to me it's a problem and I'm trying to fix this problem constantly. So, yeah, cool. Let me make sure that my CPU is running efficiently. Let me shut things down that I do not need. Okay, cool. Give me just a second, guys. I'm just posting about this live chat so that we can... Cool. So I've done my socials now. Actually, do you know what? Let's do a Snapchat together over here. Let's do it. Like, check it out. Okay, so we're on Snapchat now. Hey, what's going on Snapchat? Right now I'm live on YouTube, so go to my YouTube channel and click that image and come on, talk to us and ask some questions. Peace. Hey, what's going on Snapchat? I'm actually going to do the same for Instagram now. Sorry guys, you have to watch this. This is like the behind the scenes stuff. It's really cool. I love having you guys here. It's really cool, and it's something I love doing. I love doing Q&As. Have you found social media to help you connect and belong to a community? Yes, 100%. I don't know what I do with it without. I was the first on social media. I used to use GeoCities back in the late 90s. I'm so old that I was using social media and stuff on GeoCities. I was building profiles on there, and then I watched the launch of Google, which is really sad. Then I watched eBay become a thing and then take over from Yahoo auctions, and then I watched Yahoo die and Yahoo Messenger die, and then MSN come in and everything. MSN die and then Skype take over. It was crazy. So yeah, I've been a fan of social media and I've used social media forever. Did you ever get hate comments to open the basket? Yeah, I always get hate comments. It's crazy. People are so horrible sometimes, but that's just people, you know. And I think there's something going on in their lives. I think they don't just want to be dicks for no reason. I think they just have this kind of miss in their life that there's a void and they're just trying to fill it with negativity, but they'll learn someday. Thanks for answering my question. Hey, no problem. I have a boyfriend who's also autistic, but when we talk face to face, it doesn't work. We seem to get along with each other more over text. Yeah, that is true. And the reason you get along better over text is because emotion isn't conveyed. It's just completely dry, so you can get the exact expression across without anybody taking offence to the fact that you didn't do it a certain way or whatever. Started on ICQ. I had ICQ as well. Crazy, isn't it? Right, let's do an Instagram stories and tell everybody we're all over here having some fun. Where are we? What's going on Instagram? We are on YouTube Live. Come and ask me questions. Bruce! What? It's better. Yeah, cool. So, what have you guys been up to? How's your day doing? Do you have a fidget spinner? Do you know what is your Myers-Briggs? Many people say it's Aspie. What is your Myers-Briggs? Many people say most Aspies are INTJS or ING. I don't know what Myers-Briggs is. I'm sorry. Do you have a fidget spinner? I don't have a fidget spinner. I played on one though. It was amazing. I was coding new sites starting in '96. Loved meeting others who have that history. I know. I love the internet. Was amazing. I was fascinated by it ever since I was a little kid. Like virtual reality, and the internet being like my thing. I just love computing and things like that. Hey, hello. Recently subscribed to you, fellow person on the spectrum. Hey, how's it going, Gemma? Nice to hear from you. Was your OCD the most obvious when you were working diagnosis? And a lot of people in autism OCD. Yeah, but it was more like so they don't really call it OCD for that respect. They call those things like routines and specific routines. So yeah, it was. Everyone that does YouTube gets hate comments. It's true. Excuse me. Personally, I don't pay much attention to the comments because that's it. I just love it. I love GIFs to express my emotions. Yeah, GIFs are awesome. Or GIFs, as they're supposed to. The guy who invented GIFs actually called them GIFs, not GIFs. So I say GIFs. Well, I have them for years, but now I know it's GIF. So it's really weird, isn't it, trying to say that? What do you think about marijuana? Marijuana to be taken recreationally is bad. I don't like it. It's really bad for like inhaling because it's going to give you respiratory issues. But I would say that marijuana oil is a medicine, and marijuana is a medicine that should be treated thusly. I have autism and I'm a girl, and my boyfriend says that I tell him because it's easier to express our emotion than we have to process what we're going to say. Yeah. You have to be open and have a constant flow of communication. Thanks for loving my channel. That's awesome. Any advice for long distance relationships? Aspie and neurotypicals. You're amazing. Thank you. Thanks for all the kind words. You guys are awesome. My advice for that would be that it's good. A long distance relationship is awesome. I would say make sure you have a schedule for where you talk to each other. That's so important. And send pictures, because like if you send like a smiley picture or a picture out like having lunch or something, then it's cool because then you guys get to see what each other are doing. I think it would work really well. And Skype is always good. But today I had an overloading class. Oh, that's not too good. Any advice for what to do after an overload? After an overload, you need to relax and chill out because your body will tense up and all your muscles will super tense up. So I would say that you need to do something that you really enjoy doing straight after having a meltdown or an overload. So if you like Lego, if you like playing Minecraft, whatever you want to do, that's what you need to do straight afterwards. Which symptom do you hate most of Asperger's? One of the most annoying ones is probably tics. I have like tics, like, and I don't like those because they come in really stressful times and it's horrible. Yeah, it's it's going good. Thanks to do my next video about the spectrum. That's cool. Keep it up. I love people doing videos on YouTube. I just want to say thank you to this whole channel. In Spain, there are a lot of stigma with the whole word, and my mum created an association. We grow fast every day. That was amazing. I'd love to do some stuff with you if you want. Enric and music. Just send me an email, TheAspieWorld@gmail.com. What's the weirdest question someone has asked you about autism? I'm sorry if it's personal. I don't know about weird questions. People kind of just say, oh, you can't be autistic because you're a guy and you're old. What is your thinking process? My thinking process, in general, 1,000 miles an hour. I'm a scientist, so I've got a bachelor's degree in chemistry. I create music, make videos. I'm constantly thinking about things. Love the beard and hair. You know it. Do you find it exhausting to be upbeat, friendly and talkative for your YouTube audience? Sometimes. It is a little bit draining, but that's no offence to you guys. It's just how I am. So, yeah, that's why I only do it once a week. Absolutely useless. I feel like I'm invisible. I'm leaving. What? Richard, you don't need to leave, dude. Did you ask a question? I find my interest in Russia highly beneficial with language exchange. Richard, don't go, Richard. It's all good. We're all good here, man. I'm marrying a neurotypical in October. My first experience with that was his first narcissistic. Oh, that's pretty cool. You should do a channel. Hard to start friendship relationships with me. It is difficult. Honestly, I love being in a relationship with a fellow Aspie. Our empathy is super unique. That is also an interesting thing to point out, actually. My first husband is on the spectrum too. That's cool. What are some of your favourite stims? I'll do this really quickly. Shaking my hand really quickly. I like that as well. Happy brain's a thinking brain. It is true. Right, guys, what we're going to do? Right, I'm going to tell you about something super cool. I've made a Facebook group so that we can all go to Facebook and talk and chat and stuff. Because I know that YouTube doesn't always show you when my posts are up on my community page. Facebook algorithm's crap, and Twitter. I mean, if you've got 1,000 people on Twitter and I'm just one of them, you ain't never going to see my tweets. So for you guys to ask me questions specifically, and for you guys to keep in contact with each other, because we're building a community here. Remember, I've made a Facebook fan group, so you guys who are fans of my channel can go there, and I have put it in here right now. So I'm going to try and pin this to the top. Can I? No, I can't. But you can see it there as facebook.com/groups/TheAspieWorld, and you guys can go there. Click join, I'll accept you, and then we have a little community area where we can talk to each other and do things, and everybody gets a say, and I can see every single one of those. That's a direct way of talking to me. It's cool. Please check out my channel and let me know what you think. Sure, yeah, definitely. Hey, can you tweet your channel link to me? Then I can retweet it and then everyone can see it as well. Thank you. All kind words. Where are we now? I get tics as well. More focal ones. Does it make you feel uncomfortable? But it does make me feel a bit uncomfortable, yeah. Ooh, one time a kid in my class said that the purplish nails were caused by autism. This was interesting. Never heard of that before. Do you think like abstract ways instead of more linear thinking, like feeling, not words, not as much in words? I think so, yeah. I think what you're trying to say is that do I think kind of outside the box and explain myself that way? I think I do, yeah. The sound is coming from only one side. Huh. Well, it shouldn't be. I have a page on Facebook called Amazing Autism, and it's got 615 likes. Okay, go to that page and then comment on the TheAspieWorld page with your YouTube link through that page, and then I can like your page as well, so I could share your page and the YouTube link, and then you're getting twice as much exposure. That's cool, isn't it? I created a video about Autism Speaks. That's cool. You guys should post these videos to me on Twitter and I can retweet them all. What do you think of autistic brains have abnormal number of brain cells? Study finds, ABC News. Huh, that's very interesting. Maybe it's true, I don't know. I've never heard of that. The thing I focus on most is everything Disney, Apple, Marvel, DC. Marvel, DC, yes, and Apple. Love it. Everything's Apple in my house. Hello, James, how's it going? And what are your thoughts on Krubies? I don't know what Krubies are, please explain. Aspies are loyal and loving distance relationships. Yes, of course they are. They're 100% loyal. ABC News. The brains of autistic children is overweight, average, and blah, blah, blah. The brain of your child without the disorder. Your thoughts? That's quite speculative. I would have to do the research myself or look at the papers. I only made a few videos on my channel about autism. I should do more. Yeah, you should do more. And tweet them to me and I can retweet them at TheAspieWorld. Go and do it. I see in numbers and shapes. Do you? I see in patterns, which is really weird. Like to complete a pattern, so like a nice smooth wall. So I know I see things and I know how to fix them with the wall. It's really difficult. It's hard to explain. I'm not going to go into it. ABC. Lol, man. That was great. Thanks for that. Where are we? Bear me a second. Sorry, guys. I'm just approving you guys into the group. Hold on, give me a second. There we are. Where are we? We're back. Questions. Is it true that Albert Einstein had Aspergers? Yes, it is true. It was only speculated. He never got diagnosed, but he got like kind of like retrospectively diagnosed by the people that wrote this book. What are shutdowns like? Shutdowns are like when you just can't do anything anymore. You feel kind of like a feeling of despair. Maybe I should do a video on shutdowns. How about that? How do you get anything done? Alice, Alice Aspie iPhone. I read out your comment at the beginning of tomorrow's video, so keep an eye out for that. How do I get anything done? Focus and creativity. I focus all my energy on creativity, and it gets me up in the line. Do you think our senses are heightened because of autism? Yes, absolutely. Hello, sound is only in the left headphone. What if I do this and I bring my microphone closer and I do this? Kirby's are those who want to cure autism. Oh, Kirby's. Kirby's, you're never going to cure autism. Could you do a video about picking university courses for people with autism? Yes, I can. I've just finished the university degree myself. Yes, just entered the Facebook group. Way, I tend to see things in colour. Yeah, that's interesting. Your hair reminds me of the blue on Macos. I don't know what that is. I've had shutdowns. I just need to get away from everything to be quiet. Yeah, that is true. Complete sensory deprivation. Hi, I hate making eye contact with people. Yeah, I totally understand it. I sweat profusely in public. I have back problems and I have trouble carrying on conversations. I'm also left-handed and born underweight, 6 pounds. Autism? I would probably think so. Autism is a comorbid condition, so it comes with other things, so that would probably be why. I seem to get more meltdowns in school and advice. It's because of the amount of people and the things going on in school. I would say maybe try and have some like sensory deprivation headphones with you and stuff, and maybe somewhere you can go that's completely quiet. And then so if you do a couple of spurts where it's just you in silence for a little bit, and maybe like an iPad, you can do whatever you want, just shout for a little bit. That'll help. Like having breaks between the day. Send it hard for you to be independent from your parents. It was pretty hard, but I moved in with my partner, and she's the kind of like works with children on the spectrum as well, so she's really cool and helps me kind of live my life. I saw the autism show on Saturday. I saw you at the autism show on Saturday, but was a bit too shy to say hello. Oh, I hope you enjoyed it though. What was your favourite part of it? Oh, hey, Carby. Oh, you should have totally come over. I met a load of people who were subscribers to my channel. It was amazing, and I'm definitely going to do it again next year, which is going to be awesome. And yeah, I love the National Autistic Society part. I really like that, and I like talking. Obviously, my favourite part of the day. I made a video about bad eye contact myself. I'm horrible at it. Yeah, I know, it's no good. Tweet me the video, Gary. That'd be cool. I'll retweet it. Do you ever get spells of feeling down? Yeah, 100%. I get like super kind of like loads. So as much as I'm creative and like, yay, let's get this done. Let's get some videos and music made and all this kind of crazy shit. I get the same like alternative to that, where it's like, I just don't want to get out of bed. I don't know what's going on in my life anymore. Macaw parrots. Oh, the parrots. I'm left-handed as well. Cool. What's the difference between autism and Aspergers Syndrome? Well, Aspergers Syndrome is a nomenclature for saying somebody who has... Okay, so with autistic people who are low-functioning autistic people, or classic autism, their intellectual ability may be impaired. But with people with Aspergers Syndrome, their intellectual ability may be slightly higher or severely higher than the other people in a good way. So their intellectual behaviour and their intelligence will be quite higher, and that's how they categorize those, kind of very much in a nutshell. Lefty here. I don't seem why people want to cure autism. I know, it's weird. Overstimulation. Let's hear it for lefties. I'm lefty too. You guys are cool. If that's a blue Yeti mic, make sure the setting on the back is set to Cadore. Yeah, it is a blue Yeti mic. It is set like that. It is set correctly. Yes, I've heard of autism being prevalent in lefties, so I always wonder, do you have a personal horror story? When I was about 4 years old, I was walking through town with my mother, and it was super busy, and it was kind of rainy, and I was holding her hand, and then she let go of my hand for a little bit, and then I went to grab her hand again, but I grabbed somebody else's hand, and they kind of looked at me, and they're like, it was horrible. It was a horrible experience. Excuse me. What do you think about Donald Trump? I don't like Donald Trump. Not a nice guy. These are the most left-handed people I've ever seen. Here, my mum is a lefty and passed it on to me, and she has stress seizures. Again, that could be linked to ASD, or neurodiversity. Definitely. What do I look like on this camera? Am I good? I feel like I'm like leaning over this side, but it's just because my computer's here. We're on my Mac, you see, so normally we film on my camera. Oh, guys, just to show you, I've got a new camera as well. I got a load of new equipment, but YouTube bought me some new stuff. So they bought me like a new lens, they bought me a new microphone, and they also bought me 2 of these Canon G7X's vlogging cameras. So they have a vlogging screen on them. So if I turn this on, you guys can see what it's like. So you can like vlog, and then see what you're vlogging. So I'll be like, hey, what's going on? Blah blah blah. It's cool. I'm impressed. But thank you to Google for that, because Google is so awesome. Well, YouTube, that's so awesome. They're really, really nice. Is there a difference between Aspie and high functioning autism? There is small differences, but to go into detail, you'd have to speak to a professional. But my girlfriend would definitely know the difference. What is your Myers-Briggs personality? Sorry if I missed your answer. I was making coffee. Oh no, that's okay. I don't know what that is, so please tell me what I have to do to get that. I have to take something to fall asleep. Yeah, because my brain won't stop. Yeah, I understand that. I found that relaxing. Trying to read like books on my iPad or researching and having green tea before going to bed. It's just so cool. It just like completely calms down. I think it's because it's like hot water and something kind of like herbally kind of just really chills me out. I'm a lefty. Oh goodness me, I missed loads. God. Okay, I've been diagnosed yet. I have been diagnosed yet, but I'm waiting for an assessment. I've been battling with depression and many other things for years. I feel like I connect with you, and you say, yeah, no, definitely, Chloe. Chloe, you should totally join our Facebook group because I'm going to be putting a little bit of tips and tricks in there. Maybe like a daily like hello and like an upbeat thing. And the cool thing about this Facebook group is that we can like help each other, and I think you'd definitely benefit from it. So if anybody missed it, this is the Facebook group. I just put it into the chat there so you guys can check it out and join the group. Have you seen a UFO? I have seen a UFO and I photographed a UFO. Very much so. OMNEG. So many lefties. Beautiful, right? I like your camera. Like the blue hair. Why, thank you, Chloe. That's awesome. Donald Trump annoys me with his stance on autism. To quote him, autism is becoming an epidemic and I blame it on vaccines. He said that. Oh, the guy's crazy. Nice camera. I loved your transport video. Helped me so much. Thank you. You're amazing. Oh, thank you. You're more than welcome. That's really cool. I like that camera. I use my cell phone, which works, but the camera does look great. Yeah, I used to use. So I've got this iPhone 7 Plus, and I use it. It's 128 gigs, so I've been using it to film and stuff on. But it's not amazing because this is what happens. I'm vlogging, and then somebody phones me, or I get a text, and you guys know. Look, I've got 12,000 people on my Twitter. I've got on my YouTube. I've got like 2,000 on Twitter. I got umpteen people on Snapchat. My Instagram's 1.7 thousand. So it's difficult. So when I get alerts, I'm like having to stop all the time. So now I can like check it and I can film at the same time. That's the idea behind it. What's this? Wait, didn't the DSM combine the autism and Asperger's diagnosis? Yes, they did, and they called it Autism Spectrum Disorder now. The difference between Asperger's and autism is that the Aspergers don't have speech and cognitive delays. I've searched up today. Oh, that's very interesting. Thank you there, Fearless, for him. Is there a good example of Asperger's on TV and movies? Temple Garden, yeah, Rain Man are autistic, but what would be a good example of Asperger's end of the spectrum? Big Bang Theory. Abed from Community, Sheldon Cooper from Big Bang Theory. I don't know many others that would kind of fit into that category well because it's quite ambiguous and people it's not the best. TV doesn't have a good representation. Can you make a video on PDD-NOS? Do you know what? That's a very good idea because a lot of people don't really understand that. So I'm going to put it into my idea list right now. Bear with me just a second. Cool, it's in there. It's on my idea list. I will do that. I have autism and today I got mad and ran away and broke my hand. Huh. Don't worry, Lauren. I've broken this hand twice, my toe twice. I thought I'd broken his hand again the other day, but I didn't. I didn't break it. Thank goodness. Teachers have been on my case when I'm in trouble about not looking at them. I know, true, but it's uncomfortable looking at them. Maybe just explain why it's uncomfortable looking at them. Pickle Rick. Oh my god. I know. Season 3 trailer you're talking about. Rick and Morty. It's amazing. Pickle Rick. This is scary for me. First time doing anything like this. Hey Chloe, don't worry about it. It's all cool. We're all cool here, and I'm sure there's many first-time people in here. Me too. I'm waiting for an assessment, and I'm a bit nervous. My internet interests, are cryptozoology. Yeah, I've looked into cryptozoology quite a bit. Paranormal and UFO stuff. Well, anybody who's interested in UFOs and paranormal stuff, I'm really good friends with a guy called Lloyd Arabak, and Lloyd is a professional paranormal investigator, UFO and ghost hunter. And so if you ever come across Lloyd Arabak, or you have any questions for him, let me know. I know him personally. He's a really good friend of mine. He works for one of my websites. I've always had this weird ringing in my ears at night. No, I don't think it's extraterrestrials. I think it's little hairs in your ears, and because we're more sensitive to sound, we can hear the vibrations of the hairs more vibrant than most other people. So when it's complete silence, you'll be able to hear the hairs vibrating. I think I might have Asperger's. I'm a bit worried that I won't be taken seriously if I go to the GP and tell them about my suspicions. I don't know. I'll tell them about any tips. My tip is, I did a good video on this. I did a video on how to get autism diagnosis. So go to my YouTube channel, go to playlist and look for Asperger's Autism Spectrum Disorder help. And there's a video on getting a diagnosis. Sorry, my genes are twisted. Do you think famous Aspergers like Elon Musk and Mark Zuckerberg should come out and admit to being an Aspie to help improve the public perception of Aspies? Maybe. That might be a good idea. You're so sweet. Thanks for sharing your experience with all of us. Handsome. Why, thank you. That's really nice of you. You're more than welcome. By the way, you are a hero. Thanks for helping the world understand Aspies better and sharing. Do you know what? This is the idea of my channel. And I don't know if you guys seen, but I launched a Patreon page because I want to do this full time and I want to really put my all into it and make this channel really cool. So I'm this is why I'm putting an effort to do more stuff like this. I want to do more other videos. I'm partnering up with different companies like Autism UK and the Autism Show and things like that. But so if you guys can find it in your has to donate, you can find my Patreon page, which is patreon.com/TheAspieWorld, and you can there's little kind of benefits to it, but you can donate $1 a month or something, whatever, to help me out. But it would be really awesome if you could. But just take a look at it anyway. No pressure, guys. Don't worry about it. I'm convinced I was being abducted when I was younger. Sounds crazy, I know. That does not sound crazy. It's more common than you think, and I wouldn't mind speaking to you about that. I did have speech therapy for years when I was growing up. It was hard to understand. Yeah, it's difficult, isn't it? Can you make a video with your girlfriend? Yes and no. My girlfriend is a sensitive snowflake, and she's awesome. And she works all day with Asperger children and autistic children, and she's pretty much one of the top people in her facility that she works at. So for her to come home and do it again, it's difficult. So maybe I'll ask her. The lifeline question: DC or Marvel? Marvel. Can you make a video with your girlfriend? Oh, I just read that one out twice. Oh, no, there's two different people. Great TV show for autistic people will be The A Word. It focuses more on the family around the autistic boy. And I've heard about that, but I've never seen it. Sorry if my English is not perfect. I am a German studying in the UK. Ah, wie geht's? Ich komme aus Wales. Ich heiße Daniel. There you go. See? I know some German. Change the mic to the third switch under pattern. Third switch, wait, which way? It's on the third switch. It really is. It's on the third switch. Look, I can even show you if you guys like. Look, check it out. Here we go. There you go, see? I'll have to check out the series, The A Word. Yeah, I know, me too. Cinema, Marvel, Animation, DC. Ooh, that's a really good one. I think my parents are embarrassed by my autism. Don't worry about it. They shouldn't be. My momentous speech is my biggest problem. Monotonous speech is my biggest problem. People always think I'm angry and I talk normally. I know. Do you know what? My girlfriend always thinks that I'm angry when I'm just sitting down normally, because I must have an angry face on, I suppose. So I tend to smile. Yeah. I hate dog whistles. I'm not sure about that. I worried little this year start. I don't like to talk to people or being social. So my schoolmates are angry to me. Second thing is to say I want to work fast doing shopping because I can't. Yeah, don't worry. It's difficult. It is YouTube Girl. Look, it's an ever growing process. I mean, it's something that you just have to work at. But don't worry about it. It will come. It will come. The sound that this was a pig problem. So I'm going to the doctor to talk. Mo, I over smile too. It's a nervous tick for me. How many pop vinyls do you got? Okay, so the pop vinyls you can see there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So there's 8 across and 2 back, so 16, and there's 16 at the top there. So that's 32 there, and then there's 5, 7 there. So about 40 there, but I've got some that I sold as well. Nice German. What can I say? Nice mic, thank you. Not sure if I have a nervous tick. We'll have to ask my wife. I decided not to be embarrassed by my autism. I decided to let people know if anyone thinks I'm strange, I'll still talk about it. That's so weird. Yeah, weird, huh? I'm not sure why. Maybe it's to do with this thing I'm using, this Wirecast. Gary, it really good. Second series is apparently coming next year. I think it takes place a few years later. I was diagnosed just before Christmas at the age of 47. Wow, goodness me, that's a grand old age to get diagnosed. Not like you're old, I'm just saying. It was such a relief to finally understand why I felt so. Yeah, no, I bet it was, yeah. It's a long time to wait. My friends and family are finding it difficult to understand me because my speech is so bad. Don't worry about it. Maybe, like, I would say, Ellie, look at, try and learn how somebody else speaks. Find somebody you like speaking and then try and mimic them. That's what I did. Do you have any tips on reading out loud? I tend to... Do you have any tips on reading out loud? I tend to... stutter when I do it. Practice makes perfect, unfortunately, and learning more words. I feel bad now. I was diagnosed at the age of 4 and didn't really understand it until I was about 10 years old. Since I do have a crazy imagination that won't quite... I decided to use my advantage to make silly movies of non-stop ideas. That's a really cool idea. Do you know if it's possible to be diagnosed with personality disorder alongside Aspergers Syndrome? I was diagnosed with AS December, but meet the criteria of schizophrenia, PDS. Yes. Again, because of comorbidity, it's comorbid. Aspergers Syndrome is comorbid. So it does have. It can be. You can have both. You can have Aspergers Syndrome and then another neurodiverse issue. I'm not yet diagnosed, but I'm trying to get diagnosed. But I feel very lonely having no online or real life friends who are on the spectrum. How do I find people like me to friends with? Lane, you should totally go to my Facebook group. I'm making this Facebook group. I've just put a link in it now for this very reason. So if you're feeling left out, we're building a community here of people who are fans of this page, who are on the spectrum or are something to do with somebody on the spectrum. So do that and talk away. Talk to people. Post in there. Talk something. Ask people questions. It's the best way to do it. My friend didn't know that I was autistic until yesterday. I am friends for 50 years. Oh my goodness. Same here. Gary, being open-minded and honest to people, Asperger's helped me. I feel more comfortable and so, okay. Thanks for the help, man. I will have to check out more of your videos for upcoming appointments. Thanks for being a voice for people with autism. Anytime, it's my pleasure. Lane, join the newly created Facebook group for online friends. Yay, see? Feels for him knows exactly what we're talking about here. Let me refresh the page and add in a video if they've sent requests. Oop, sorry guys. Okay, cool. So we have quite a few members in here now. Let me have a look. Oops, excuse me. Where are we? Hey Dan, thanks for the help, bro. Only diagnosed for a year, which was the worst year of my life. Bullying, family issues. Thanks for helping me understand. Lewis, sounds like you had a bad time. Don't worry about it, man. Look, if that was the worst year of your life, then every year from then is going to be awesome. Because that was obviously the worst year you ever had, so every year is going to be epic. When you speak in class and when you're speaking in class or in nervous situations, I struggle to figure and what I'm saying, even though in my head I know what I'm trying to get across. So frustrating. Yeah, it's because your mind is kind of overreacting, and a lot of it time is just relaxing. So I'd take a huge deep breath and go like, and then start again, like carry on. Whoa, this hour passes by quick. It's not quite been an hour yet, I don't think. Let me see if I can. Let me see if this works. Send super chat. Let's see what happens. Whoa, what is going on? Okay, cool. So you guys, you can send super chats if you want to. It's totally interesting. I've never seen something like this before. I've missed loads of questions. Well, I feel the same place seems good for that. This place seems good for that. What advice do you have for autistic people looking for employment? I'm looking for part-time to fund me while I'm in college. I live here since school. Okay. Google companies who employ people on the autism spectrum. There are many, many, many companies out there who are just employing people with Aspergers Syndrome or high functioning autism or anything, any spectrum disorder, because they want to exploit our talents and our unique abilities to do awesome things. So definitely check that out. I have autism too. How would you describe autism and disability in your own words? Autism is a neurological disability, and disabilities are sometimes classed as just physical disabilities, which is annoying. Can you talk about dysgraphia? Dysgraphia? I'm not sure what that is. Let me Google it. No, inability to write coherently. That's syndrome of brain disease or brain damage. I'm not familiar with it being anything to do with autism, but I can definitely check that out. Checking. It's too dark in here. Let's do something fun. Alexa, turn office lights to 100%.
Okay.
Cool. If you don't mention mid-conversation that you're autistic, you'll come across as airhead. If you don't mention you're autistic in the conversation bends to you losing it. Yeah, it is. That's an interesting quote. I like your artistic blue hair. Thank you. Please set up a non-profit for tech corporations to donate to help the world better understand autism. Many large tech corporations are run by Aspies. Please set up a non-profit tech corporation to donate. I'm not entirely sure what that means. Hi Dan. Oh, too many comments. Where am I? Hi Dan. Thank you for the driving video. It helped me out. I'm learning in a manual. It's tough and I get very overwhelmed easily, but the instructor is great with it. Yeah, totally. Check out that trick about looking at how the clutch works. That's very, very important. Thank you for everything. Hey, no, guys, don't stop with the thank yous. You don't owe me nothing. Dude, my name's Dan and I'm autistic. XD. I was one who was bullied in school, so common for Aspergers is sad. Yeah, you're not. School can be hard, man. Don't worry about it. I was diagnosed with Aspergers and cancer in the same year. Can confirm it does get better. Wow, Tom, that's incredible. I'm so glad that you're doing better. Thanks. As you can see, English is not my best subject. Don't worry about it. What are the 3 favourite bands of all time? Mine would be System of a Down, Dead Kennedys, and the Velvet Underground. Dead Kennedys are awesome. My 3 favourite bands would be Blink-182, Yellow Card, and Owl City. Have you heard of Alex Plank? Name rings a bell. Could you communicate with your parents as a toddler by a little boy in 3 and will be getting assessed for autism? Is only now starting to point at things. Yeah, it was difficult for me to excuse me, it was difficult for me to communicate with my parents when I was that young, definitely. Employment's challenging for sure. Had a job interview, brought something to fidget with in the interview. I was also there, but was not looking at the interview in the eyes. Yeah, it's difficult, isn't it? I have autism. My advice for going on dates. Any advice for going on dates? I would say that you have to be honest and try and be as nice as possible, and don't talk too much about yourself. I think that would be the best advice. I work for the civil service, who are very supportive of disabilities. Yeah, they should be. Looking forward to your next video. Great channel. Thank you. Next video's up tomorrow, guys. 6:30 p.m. That's Greenwich Mean Time in the UK. So I'm not sure what time it's going to be where you guys are, but 6:30 in the UK. New video up tomorrow. I hear challenging enterprises helps people with disabilities, and that's interesting. Random question: would you ever record and play a game called Toontown? Yeah, probably. Yeah, I do run a small gaming channel. I haven't done any videos on it for over a year, but I would definitely do it. Love the blue hair. Thanks, Maria. Oh, guys, anybody who's in here who's new, you guys should totally check out my my Facebook group for people on the spectrum and fans of the AspieWorld. So we should totally go there and check it out, because we're going to be building community very fast. How do you describe to others why eye contact is difficult for you in a way many others don't understand? For me, it's very personal, like looking into their souls, which just sounds very strange to others. No, NAD himself. I did a video specifically on eye contact, and that was one of the things that I actually said, is like looking into somebody's soul. That's weird you should say it, but check it out in the playlist. I do go into detail about it, obviously, in the video, but yeah, that's one of the things I said. What happens to autistic people when they get arrested? That's a good question. I don't know, but I do have this. So when I am confronted with authority, I have this thing that helps me. I pass them this, and it's a autism alert card. So it has like information inside, tells everybody about what the condition is, and so they can understand it a bit better and not be so much jerks, because police can be assholes. Toontown was shut down in 2013. Guys, I don't know what the heck Toontown is. Is this game this person was talking about earlier? Can't find the Facebook. Can't find the Facebook page. This Facebook page here. Look, there you go. I've just put it into the chat. Love that there's 3 bands. I love that. Love those 3 bands too. Yeah, man. I'm actually going to see Blink-182 on the 15th of July, which is my birthday, which is in like 2 weeks, which is crazy. I'm going to see Blink-182 on my birthday in Liverpool. That's going to be so good. I have ASD and DID, and your videos inspired me. Thanks for inspiring me. Hey, anytime. You're awesome. School and me with autism doesn't mix. I feel like everything is going down and I'm getting into. Thanks, Dan. You're more than welcome. Okay, look, don't worry about school, man. Like, you have to kind of stay focused on the things that you really do enjoy. So, I would say kind of like focus on things you do after school, or maybe look into alternative schooling. Hello from Canada. My mum says you have nice eyes. Oh, why? Thank you, Cal Z. My eyes are beautifully blue, just like my hair, actually. Well, not as blue as my hair. And my hair's a bit crazy, by the way. It was like raining earlier, so it's kind of a bit crazy. What kind of crazy stuff can I do with my hair? Let's do it the other way for a laugh. God, this is weird. Okay, let's get my hair back to normal. Okay, I don't know what's going on anymore. My hair's crazy now. Right, where are we? Cal Z, you should totally check out the Facebook group. Everybody who is just joined, check out that Facebook group I just posted in the chat. Search up the TheAspieWorld fans. Do you know of any fiction writers who are autistic? I think Alan Moore is autistic, I think. And Alan Moore wrote like Watchmen and V for Vendetta and things like that. And I've read a few of his comic books. I'm sure he has to be on the spectrum. He's never left his hometown of Norwich. It's crazy. Hold on. A little small drink of water. I changed to an automatic car. Whoa, I just skipped a bazillion of these. I changed not my car, but dash cam. If I drive much less sessional now and I don't have, as much worry about. I also worry about everyone else on the road. Yeah, I did exactly the same thing. I bought an automatic car. I haven't looked back. All the last like 5 cars I've had have been automatic. Or 4 cars, sorry. What is the best way to go about getting diagnosis fully? The best way to do it is to be paying someone privately to do it, unfortunately. My boyfriend hates when I don't give him eye contact, so I try and look at his lips instead. A cool little tip is to look at the end of their nose or look at the side of their forehead here, because most Aspergers people kind of look at people's shoulders. Where did you get the Autism Alert card? I got the Autism Alert card from National Autistic Society, I think. But I'm going to be launching my very own Autism Alert card, which can be way more practical than that. Stay tuned, guys, because it's going to be available very soon on my website. And I'll tell you what it is. It's an Autism Alert card that's going to be on your phone case. So wherever you've got it, it's going to be on it's a phone case for your iPhone or whatever. It's going to have it on the back. So stay tuned for that. Let me know if you think that's a cool idea. Where did you get the other? I watched all your videos. Keep up the great work. Thank you, man. That's awesome. Awesome, Carl. I love seeing talented. I'll go watch eye contact video later. Thanks, man. No worries. Anytime. I've always talked to lips rather than eyes. Yeah, I know. Jenga or Connect 4? I'm gonna go with Connect 4. The anticipation of Jenga does my head in. But then again, doing Connect 4 when I lose, it's not a good scene. What does language impairment mean? Learning disability. I think it just means when you don't have language, so people who have low functioning autism will suffer from this, where they can't actually communicate with speech, but they use like the dictation software where you can type it out and then it'll say it for you. How do you get that Autism Alert card? I got it from the National Autistic Society, but it's not very practical because it's huge and it's difficult to carry around. So again, I am releasing AspieWorld ones where there'll be phone cases with the Autism Alert card, and there'll also be iPad cases as well. So in the next 2 or 3 weeks you'll see him. Well, no, the next week I think you'll see him on my website, TheAspieWorld.com. Thank you for your videos. Also I'll post it into the group once it's out as well, so everyone can see it. So you're not a fan of the Facebook group, make sure you get on it. Thank you for your videos. I have self-esteem issues, 22 years old. Found you by random, and then you helped me understand myself. So, do you know, don't worry, Mariah. That's awesome. Thank you so much for that comment. That's awesome. I understand what you said about police. I got handcuffed once and freaked out, and they're trying to pin me down, and then it just made it worse. Oh, that doesn't sound like a good idea at all. Dan, how did university go? I'm starting in October in OU, doing a double computer science and engineering. Any items that you can recommend for keeping schedules? Yes. I've got loads of advice for that. Maybe I should do a separate video on university, but my advice would be applications on iPhone and iPads. I will, or tablets in general. I'll tell you what I'll do. I will do a video specifically on this, okay? So check my channel. Maybe for next week I will do that. So I'm going to do keeping on track, iPad, iPhone. Okay, I'll make a video specifically for that, okay? Hello, how are you? I've got Aspergers, fibromyalgia, spine issues, emotional issues. Does anyone else have multiple issues? Yeah, I think we all do have. Hey Jane, how's it going? I think most of us do, because like I've got Aspergers, got dyslexia, I've got ADHD, I've got eczema, I've got alopecia. So I think we all have of comorbid conditions. It's cool. You're part of a good community here. You can get through school. It was so hard for me to sixth form now every day. I struggle, but can I get through, especially with this amazing guest help? Wow, thanks, Chloe. You've just been so nice. Sport. Oh, I've lost where I'm going. Sport is what I love. I love doing it. In fact, I'm a mainstream. Hard to find training. That's cool. Finding something you love is awesome. I have scoliosis, and I'm on the spectrum, and I have an intense anxiety. I'm with you. Yeah, scoliosis is quite a difficult one. The spine issue. I have a Twitch channel that I don't stream very often because stutter a lot when I have the videos. Do you know what I'm actually thinking about doing? Is doing a stream on Twitch, on a channel on Twitch, so that I can just do like autism gaming videos. So like videos like autistic people like Pokemon and like Minecraft and things like that. Let me know if you guys are interested in stuff like that. When I get overwhelmed, especially, I have a lot of anxiety. I'm scared because people have a lot of anxiety. But any suggestions how to fix this? Don't just try and relax. I say like a huge deep breath when you start to get kind of stressed out, and then trying to go off to the side a little bit and calm yourself down. That's really the best way to do it, because people may look because they're horrible, but just try to remain calm in the situation, as much as that sounds impossible. Phone case is a cool idea. Awesome. Do a video on autism and extremes. For me, at least, I tend to go to extremes and things. I end up messing myself up and sending people away. I'm having difficulty finding middle ground. Yeah, it's difficult. I have issues with that too. I don't know how much help I would be with that. Ellie Lawrence, I struggle so much in school. I didn't get any help. Okay. Alex Watts blog. Hey Dan, I'm your best friend. Hey guys, Alex Watts is on here now. If you don't know who he is, if you watched my vlog when I went to YouTube, doing YouTube Next Up, Alex was the guy who's in all my videos because he was with me, and he's the guy who forgot his trousers on the train down to the red carpet walk and repeat with loads of celebrities for the premiere of Pirates of the Caribbean. Do you think autism is growing? It might change to 1 and 45 adults instead of 1 and 68. Do you know what? I think yeah, it is increasing. I don't know. It must be environmental. Happy 4th of July from the USA. Yes. Thank you. That would be very helpful. Jane, UK, I do. I have ADHD. Do you think that autism might decrease as lower people getting diagnosed because it was rare disorder back then? That may be a reason, actually. Do it, Dan. I would follow you in a heartbeat. Thanks. Thank you, Mariah. Guys, again, look, if there's anybody in here and you were not part of the Facebook fan group where we can go all talk and you guys can ask me questions directly, you got to do it now. Just put the link in the chat again. So anybody who's new in here, has not seen the link, go check out the latest link I just put in the chat. School put me in the bottom set in every lesson because of my autism. Yes, they did for me too. Don't worry about it. I now have a bachelor's degree in chemistry, so don't worry about it. Yes, I need to watch more games. I wanted to start a YouTube channel about Aspies, and I'm generally, but I just don't have the confidence. Any tips? Yeah, somebody asked me this question in the conference, and my tip to you is do it, because the reason that you're scared to do it is it's kind of like the reason people go on roller coasters. They go on roller coasters and want to really shit their pants, but to go on a roller coaster, that buzz of coming off it, saying I got through it and I didn't die, is so rewarding, and that's what will make you do it. So just do it. Just make a video and put it out, because that will be super rewarding. Are there any? Oh my goodness. Are there any products like the autism cart that you would recommend, or fidget toys? Yeah, I'm gonna do a video on all this. I'm gonna find the best. I'm gonna do a whole series on like fidget spinners, sensory toys, sensory gadgets, sensory apparatus, all those types of things, and I'm gonna do a video on those. So don't worry. If you guys watch my videos, obviously kills bills. If you watch my videos every week, you will definitely see this video come up. And also what I will do specifically is in that Facebook group, I will link you guys directly to manufacturer websites to get certain products from, and I'll also try and get you guys a discount. How about that? My husband is an Aspie. I find so many positives with him. He's often devoted to just plain kind. I'd love to hear positives of relationships with Aspie partners. Yes, Deborah, that is something very good. We are awesome people. Has anyone tried CBT or counselling for autism? I get counselling all the time, Jane. I go 3 times a year, and I have it for about 3 months each time, or 2 times a year, and I have it 3 months each time. How do other Aspies deal with OCD? That's true. Anybody else want to take that question? Red Rock is asking about OCD. I deal with it because I try and get on top of it and control it as much as possible, but with support from other people. I'd watch you on Twitch. Another gem on Xbox 360 I found was great via the relaxing music, gardening with animals, art styles, all very pleasing. Do you have solutions to prevent sensory overloads? I find earplugs and toothpicks work for me. Earplugs definitely, and sunglasses help. Got advice how to stay focused on lessons? Best way to stay focused on lessons is to slightly hum into your voice. It's very, very soothing, and it definitely helps. Being autistic and ADD is like your brain going to interesting do something else. I'm bored. Yeah, it's very true. Does your band play live? Yes, we do. Yeah, we do. We play live quite a bit actually. We play up and down the UK, but we're probably going to be expanding it to Japan and America. I had CBT Jane helps so much going on in the future. Okay, guys, so I'm going to wrap this video up right now. How do you describe what autism is, especially having oversensitivities, is like to people they don't understand? I found it's hard to have people to get how I feel, but others not. I make these videos. That's how I explain it. So maybe Lane, you could like put us onto my videos. Maybe that would help. How often do you make live videos? I'm going to be doing live videos every single week, Ali. Please check back and check out the group that I just posted in the chat, and make sure you're a part of that group on Facebook. Request, because I will updating everybody in there. It's so much easier, and you guys get direct contact with me. Thanks. It's so lovely to help that fellow Aspies are looking out for each other through helpful videos and YouTube. Yes. Do you have any tips for getting your band out there? I'm actually sitting in front of my drums right now. Yes, loads of tips, and me and my band are going to be doing that. So if you head over to my band's YouTube channel, which is youtube.com/straightjacketlegend, or if you go to ianbeal.com and you can check out my band, or just Google Straight Jacket Legends and then go onto our YouTube page. We'll be doing videos on that specific platform of how do you get your band music out. I tried CBT and it wasn't good, but I feel like it just calms. Yeah, CBT is not the best. I make games for Google Play Store. I make games for the Google Play Store. Dude, that's so awesome. Phyllis, you should totally tweet me some of the links. Alex, I think you're awesome. Hashtag trousers. Okay, guys, so I'm going to wrap this up now. Speaking of earplugs, I got the earplugs Dan recommended in the earlier video. They're great. Yes, they're awesome. Guys, I'm going to try and team up with Earpiece UK so I can get you guys a discount on some earplugs in the future. I'm sorry, Tom, if you missed out on maybe getting a discount. I don't know yet if they would get you a discount. I'm just saying that I'm going to try and get it for you guys. So, guys, right now, I'm going to head this video down. You guys have been awesome. And the live stream, I can't wait for the next one. Yeah. So, do your family have Asperger's? Yes, my father. And my grandfather, and my uncle, and my cousin, and her son, my second cousin. A lot of Aspies in my family. Guys, thank you so much for watching this video. You guys are awesome. If there's any other questions you need to ask me, you can always ask them in that Facebook group, so make sure you click on that Facebook group. Also, guys, if you check out my Patreon, because obviously I'm in need of some support, so if you could donate anything, maybe like $1, even like 50 cents, whatever you can, it would be amazing to help this channel, because I want it to grow and be something really, really good, and come and be a force for change in the world for autism Asperger's. Get me, guys, on Twitter and my Instagram. If you're not on any of those, please check me out on all those: Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, Facebook group. Do it. Do all of them. Do every single thing you can. And I will see you guys in my next live video, which will be this time next week. And yeah, tomorrow's video, 6 p.m. or 6:30 p.m. UK time, will be too awesome for you guys. And once you watch the video, you should all get on Twitter and tweet me about it. That'd be super cool. Okay, guys, thank you so much for watching. Peace out. Take care. And I will speak to you guys maybe in the Facebook group. Anyway, peace out, guys. Take it easy.